Welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. Yeah, certified and experienced detective is about to educate you with facts and not hyperbole. I am not here promoting criminals or their constituents or their supporters. I hate criminals with a passion, especially the criminal police. I do believe that every criminal must live in fear for their lives, one way or the other. I don't believe in criminals to get in a break or anything like that, especially whenever it comes to law enforcement doing their job. Criminals, it doesn't matter how young or how old they are, they must be treated as such. So as you know, I'm from Jamaica. I've never pretend to be anything else. You understand what I'm saying? Born and raised in Jamaica. Spent um, two-thirds of my life in Jamaica. You understand? So I am fully Jamaican. So you know that I am from a culture where law enforcement is the most hated people in the society. And it's something that has been portrayed from the top to the bottom. You understand? The few people who have abide by the law in Jamaica and do the right thing is because of socialization and parenting. When you're growing up in Jamaica, and if your parents is strict, sometimes you will think as a child that your parents is too strict, but you do not understand what they're doing. They're preparing you for the future. I remember even when I was growing up, and we live in Jonestown. Um, my parents would not even allow me to play with the other kids in the same yard at Pencer Street, 30 Pencer Street. You understand? If it wasn't, if I wasn't playing like with my cousins or anything, they would not allow me to socialize with the people. And it was the same thing when we moved to Waterford. You understand? My parents would not allow me to get out and even go around the road and play cricket or football with the boys them at my age. But even if I did it, I know what time my parents would be coming home from work. And guess what? Every time I did it, I'll still get punishment for it. So I knew back then that's to listen to my parents. So all those discipline has been instilled in me. So now I wanted to, as you know, the previous video that I had posted show the Jamaican people in spoilers, how they were behaving really bad and telling the police how to suck their mother and all kind of stuff. I have to just repeat it because it's Jamaican dialect. So here's a man now, living in America, in Broward County, Florida, and he think that he can import his Jamaican behavior in America and it's acceptable. And I want you to watch how the police treated him. And I love it. He could have been 90. I love how the police treated him. Watch this.
Now, on just one station, police calling this arrest avoidable as it draws even more attention. The man taken into custody accused of selling sugar cane without a permit.
But now that man is accusing the officers of crossing the line. 7's Jeff Lennox has the exclusive.
Lauderhill police say they have warned 64-year-old BERRIS McKenzie several times about selling sugarcane from his van in front of the Quick Stop food store on Northwest 16th Avenue. So when they spotted him there Saturday with a customer, he was asked to leave.
Wrap it up, boss. Wrap it up.
Police say McKenzie ignored the officer, and his body camera seems to back that up.
Finish up, bro. You've been told.
McKenzie says he asked for a break.
What me tell you, say? Some say, officer, you again, man? Are you again, man? I can't get my just a come for me alcohol. Somebody call, man. I'm just a. Here's yourself, man. So I get mad now, Jamaican cause to look about it and say, come on, leave me all of your teeth them over there, man. I say the cocoa over there, man. I say the crack and sit. Leave me alone, man.
Major Mike Santiago with Lauderhill Police explains the situation.
It's against city ordinance to be selling items or conducting business without going through the city for a permit.
The major says the city and police have been working on a new initiative, cracking down on loitering outside of businesses. And they say McKenzie had been warned several times about selling the sugar cane. When officers asked McKenzie for an ID,
Got your ID on you, man? Got your ID.
They say he locked himself in his van. Then, when he did get out, ignored commands to stop walking away.
The individual began screaming, became very non-compliant.
Get tased? No! You want to get tased?
Police say they had to tase McKenzie 3 times to get him in handcuffs. He was taken to jail, charged with resisting without violence, violating a city ordinance, and released on a $100 bond.
Yeah, I get injured right now, I feel pain, I'm supposed to go back to the doctor. They tried to throw me in the jail without doctor see me.
McKenzie feels like police went too far, but they say all of this could have been avoided.
Had he just said, yeah, here's my ID, it listened from the get-go, none of this happens, right?
None of this would have happened.
Jeff Lennox, 7 News.
Police say McKenzie needs to get his permit or sell his sugarcane somewhere else.
Yes, so as you have listened to this man in a BERRIS, McKenzie, the Jamaican who is selling sugarcane and jelly without the required permit. It's typical Jamaican behavior. So you know that he is that kind of person, although he's 64. This is a man that is older than me, You understand? And this is the behavior that he is displaying. So it's all have to do with, it's culture, So at his age, he's still embedded, although he has been living in America. More or less, the reason why he's on bail is because he's a citizen. You understand? So his behavior that he's displaying is typical Jamaican, that he's showing right there, telling the police to go and look for thieves and look for people who sell crack and who sell drugs and who sell weed and leave him alone, and he's not doing anything. That's a typical thing, with the Jamaicans, when the police is enforcing the laws in Jamaica. So he's doing it in America, but he think that he's going to be like George Floyd. But he's not George Floyd, because George Floyd is totally different. You understand? And what he doesn't understand, that in America, there's no criminal rights group here that support him. Because any organization that support criminality in America, the government destroy that organization. They find something to destroy them. You understand? Black Lives Matter is not a criminal rights organization. It's a political organization. So you have to understand that. And right now, they're in some things with the governments, you understand, federal and state, because they have been sniping off the money that they have gotten from people. So Jamaican people in the United States of America, it's not like in Jamaica where you have people there who are supporting your criminality and your dirty behavior. You understand? Yeah, man, I enjoy watching the video, man, and then tears the 64-year-old man, BERRIS McKenzie. It's a pity that they couldn't even give him some beating, so, that would be nice, but I know, boy, the tears are wicked on the bottom, because at 3 times them shock him, and at thousands of volts that's electricity. I don't sorry for you one bit, man. Boy, I wish them could have given 9 times them tears him. You understand? In this town, when police tell you something, you have to do it. You cannot question them. You understand? No motor baruka, no kabu, no, there's no Carolyn Gooms here to defend you and go out there and lamblast the police. You understand? That don't work in the United States of America. Nobody cannot get rich off crime by pretending that they're defending human rights when it's criminal rights, when they're propelling the criminals and telling the criminals what to do and what and how much rights they have. You understand? They can kill 5 people and they have rights, and the victims have no rights because there's no voice. In the United States of America, it's a totally different case. And I am so happy, man. Yes, man, Mr. McKenzie. Why? I hope you do it again. May I beg you to do it again so I get the next video. Them tears your backside. You understand? Worthless old man. A big 64-year-old man. Still have that little dirty Jamaican behavior that you feel like you can go in people's country and break the law and they must just watch you because you're a Jamaican. You understand? Right now in Broward County in Florida, there are a lot of criminals who are wanted. So the murders that are committed in Florida, and these people, are people who are wanted in Jamaica and they come in here, you understand, as hitmen to kill people. So the American, these states, better start to start using the death penalty on these people, because they are talking, the Jamaican criminals, are saying that the American jails, are like homes, I don't know which kind of man, which kind of person can be saying jail is like home, because it clean and this and that. Uh, well, maybe they need to send them going to, some prison that they have in the west, in the southwest. You understand? You know, Mr. Mackenzie, I am begging a man to display the same behavior again so I get an next to them and them tease your ass again, rude and out of order. You understand? This is the kind of behavior, man, that we denounce the good Jamaicans. This behavior that he is displaying, it's the government that helped contributing it, from the 1970s. This man is older than me, you understand? But yet still, the same um, behavior that the government from the 1970s has implored and supported the people. That is what he's displaying now. And you see what we end up with a mugshot. You understand? An old man. You don't play with police in this town, man. You understand? If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. This is the time to subscribe. It doesn't cost a penny for you to subscribe. You understand? And remember, like and share the video. You understand? And most of all, comment below and tell me what you think. If you love how the police treated Mr. Mackenzie, and give him some nice tease him with some votes. You understand? And you hear him crying out like him think it's Jamaica, where nobody is gonna come to his aid. You understand? And stop the police them. Have yourself a beautiful day. One love. Cool.